Ekam sad jnaninaha bahudha vadanti. Truth is one, paths are many. Bharatiya Santa Mahaparishad, Bsmp, for the eminence of Bharatiya Samskriti. Today, June 16th, 2025, marks a very auspicious day for all the Pujya Santas from across the world. Today's agenda: Overview. What is Bsmp? Scope of Bsmp. Purpose of Bsmp. Implementation of Uniform Ritual Code URC and Uniform General Samskara Education UGSC. Overview of what is Bsmp. What defines Bsmp? Bharatiya Santa Mahaparishad Bsmp is an organized confederation of like-minded Pujya Santas representing any faith, philosophy, tradition and community from across the world belonging to Bharatiya Samskriti. The clear messages in the objectives, scope, purpose and the implementation will help all of us become the force behind the success of Bharatiya Santa Mahaparishad. Bsmp will serve as a collective voice to uphold, celebrate and guide global communities through the timeless wisdom of Indian spiritual heritage. What is the scope of Bsmp? The Bsmp community, an all-inclusive proposition of Bharatiya Samskriti and inclusive approach. Bharatiya Samskriti, whoever has derived the mother root of their tradition and main devotional center of belief in the holy land of Bharat, undoubtedly belongs to Bharatiya Samskriti. Inclusive approach. This comprises of each and every Pujya Santa across the world who belongs to Bharatiya Samskriti, representing any faith, philosophy, tradition and community are within the scope of Bsmp. From the sacred soil of Bharat arises a spiritual legacy that transcends boundaries. Every Pujya Santa from any faith or tradition rooted in this holy land finds a place in this enduring union of paths where diverse voices come together as one. This is the Bharatiya Samskriti. This is the prana of Bsmp. What is the purpose of Bsmp? Key objectives of Bsmp: to make sure everyone belonging to all faiths, philosophies, traditions and communities of Bharatiya Samskriti live together wholeheartedly within a common framework in a very systematic way without hurting anyone's sentiments even slightly, thereby building a very strong, rounded Samskriti and high-valued society for world peace. To bring every faith, philosophy and tradition of Bharatiya Samskriti together in harmony and deep respect, to live as one within a thoughtful, unifying framework that honors every sentiment and to shape a Samskriti-rich, value-rich society, be a beacon of peace for the entire world. Implementation. Plan of action. The objectives of Bsmp will be achieved by 1. Implementation of Uniform Ritual Code URC and 2. Implementation of Uniform General Samskara Education UGSE. To summarize, Bsmp aims to realize its vision through the Uniform Ritual Code URC and the Uniform General Samskara Education UGSE, instilling shared cultural values across generations. Together, these frameworks foster unity, continuity, and deeper understanding within Bharatiya Samskriti. What is Uniform Ritual Code URC? 1. URC refers to the 5 common samskaras, also known as Pancha Prana Vidhis, that every individual who belongs to the Bharatiya Samskriti needs to follow. 2. URC is equally applicable to everyone who belongs to the Bharatiya Samskriti without hurting anyone's sentiments even slightly. 3. URC can be followed by everyone who belongs to the Bharatiya Samskriti in their own respective traditions. 4. URC enables everyone to imbibe values of equality, humanity, unity, and brotherly love in their day-to-day living. To summarize, the Uniform Ritual Code, rooted in the Pancha Prana Vidhis, unites all who belong to the Bharatiya Samskriti through 5 core samskaras. It honors every tradition by embracing all with equal respect. Each individual can follow it within their own path, creating harmony without compromise. Together, it nurtures values of unity, equality, humanity, and brotherhood in everyday life. Why should we practice URC? Every human being born into this world is inherently bound by 5 debts, also known as Pancharanas, right from birth. 1. Devaruna, 2. Rishiruna, 3. Pitruruna, 4. Manushyaruna, 5. Bhutaruna. Every human being is born with 5 sacred debts, the Pancharuna, that connect us to the divine, the wise, our ancestors, fellow beings, and nature. The Uniform Ritual Code is a conscious way to honor and repay these eternal obligations. What are the Pancharunas? Devaruna. Everyone is indebted to God, who controls all living beings and the world. Rishiruna. Everyone is indebted to the sages, gurus, and elders who impart knowledge to us. Pitruruna. We are indebted to our parents who give us birth and shape our lives. Manushyaruna. We are indebted to our fellow humans who help us directly or indirectly to lead our lives. Bhutaruna. We are indebted to nature and all living beings that support our existence. No human can avoid repaying these debts. In order to repay these debts and hence live a meaningful life, sages have suggested 5 common samskaras that apply to all of humanity. It's not just a practice, it's a path to spiritual balance, gratitude, and purposeful living that aligns our daily lives with the deeper truths of existence, fostering inner harmony and higher consciousness. By honoring the Pancharana through the URC, we cultivate gratitude, uphold dharma, and live with a sense of meaningful responsibility. 5 common samskaras or Panchaprana Vidhis. To repay the 5 debts, sages have provided the 5 common samskaras. Sandhya Prarthana. Worship or prayer to Ishtadevata in the morning and evening. Swadhyaya. Study of good scriptures. Sadachara. Leading a value-based life by following the righteous path as shown by parents, gurus, and elders. Samaikya. Performing altruistic acts with a spirit of oneness and equality. Sahayoga, collective effort to protect nature and living beings. To summarize, Sandhya Prarthana, Swadhyaya, Sadachara, Samaikya and Sahayoga guide us to worship, learn, live righteously, act with unity and protect all life. Together, these principles shape a balanced and harmonious way of living rooted in Bharatiya Samskriti. Sandhya Prarthana repays Devaruna. Swadhyaya repays Rishiruna. Sadachara repays Pitruruna. Samaikya repays Manushyaruna. And Sahayoga repays Bhutaruna. Each sacred debt, the Pancharuna, finds its repayment through a dedicated practice. Sandhya Prarthana honors the Devaruna. Swadhyaya fulfills the Rishiruna. Sadachara repays the Pitruruna, while Samaikya and Sahayoga embrace the Manushya and Bhutaruna. Together, these practices create a complete path to balance, respect and harmony in life. How does our Uniform Ritual Code, URC, achieve our sole objectives? The present situation of Bharatiya Samskriti society. Fences of tradition, fences of philosophy, and fences of community. There are innumerable fences, but the current Bharatiya Samskriti society lacks a common boundary. But the URC is common for all the fences. Although many traditions exist as separate fences, Bharatiya Samskriti lacks a shared boundary. The Uniform Ritual Code, URC, acts as that unifying boundary, bringing all together with respect and harmony. Building a protective wall using Uniform Ritual Code, URC. If we emphasize the URC, then the URC will become a common protective wall around thousands of fences. Thus, the URC helps in achieving the sole objective of the Parishad. Embracing the URC, we build a protective wall that unites thousands of individual traditions. This shared shield strengthens the Parishad's mission of unity and harmony across Bharatiya Samskriti. What is the uniqueness and greatness of URC? URC guides all equally without any discrimination or offending anyone. It does not impose one's faith on others. It can be freely followed by all according to one's tradition, strengthens one's belief and devotion towards one's respective tradition. It enables one to achieve personal progress, family welfare, social well-being, national development and global welfare, thus bringing completeness to life. URC serves as a common protective wall to every fence and its follower within the Bharatiya Samskriti. Practicing URC provides immense benefits to all followers of Bharatiya Samskriti. There is no loss at all to anyone by practicing this. To summarize, the URC guides everyone with respect and freedom, honoring each tradition without imposing beliefs. It strengthens faith, fosters personal and social well-being, and supports national and global harmony. Serving as a protective wall, URC offers immense benefits to all, ensuring no one loses, but only gains. Universal General Samskara Education, UGSE. UGSE will be imparted in the name of Bharatiya Samskara Education for all kids above age 6 belonging to the Bharatiya Samskriti and mandatorily for a period of 8 years on a common platform. UGSE will provide all Bharatiya children aged 6 and above with 8 years of shared cultural learning. This common platform nurtures values and traditions, uniting future generations in Bharatiya Samskriti. Significance and speciality of UGSE. UGSE is a firm foundation to establish an environment in society that enables everyone to follow URC with reverence. UGSE eliminates various flaws in society such as internal inequality, exploitation, mental enslavement, discrimination, etc. It instills great ideals such as equality, unity, humanity, firmness, self-reliance, self-esteem, patriotism, etc. in our kids. To summarize, the strong foundation for a society is where everyone can embrace values of unity, self-reliance and patriotism without flaws like inequality and discrimination. UGSE will achieve this objective. Imparting UGSE, General Samskara Centers, GSC. UGSE will be systematically imparted to all the children at GSCs via well-trained teachers under the divine guidance of Pujya Santas, and only samskaras commonly applicable to everyone will be taught. Kids in every village of each taluk in the state and every nook and corner of the cities will be educated. UGSE will be delivered to every child in every village and city under the guidance of respected Pujya Santas. The curriculum will focus only on samskaras that unite all, fostering inclusive and meaningful cultural learning for all. Dhanyavadaha.